saw a movie. Sitting down, I knew very little, except I knew the actors. Tom Hanks, Catherine Zeta-Jones. I like Tom Hanks. I love Catherine Zeta-Jones. Without watching the trailer for The Terminal, I really didn't know what to expect. To my delight, it was entertaining. There were interesting characters. It was a little bit funny. I really enjoyed it. Later, I was talking to my brother. He's telling me, oh man, I saw a hilarious movie. You gotta watch it. I've yet to live down that movie review. He walked into the movie expecting uncontrollable laughter, and he left walking out in rampage, doubting my discernment. The key to disappointment, the key to avoiding disappointment is the absence of expectations. Expect zero from others, believe zero of what they say, and care zero of the cynical skeptic label that you're going to be given by everyone. Of course, that's nearly impossible. This morning, I want to share with you that you don't have to have zero expectations. You need to zero out your expectations. You need to reset the expectations you have of others. More importantly, you need to be aware of how you're representing yourself. To be successful, the simplest rule, in my opinion, is to set expectations that you can set in action. So, set expectations that you can set in action. What does that mean? Don't declare what you can't deliver. This principle is true in business, with friends, relationships, and with family ships. In my work on the creative services team, I work with a lot of third-party partners. Business is gained and business is lost when people don't deliver on what they're declaring. With friends, reputations and trust are established based on delivering what you declare. If I tell a friend I'm going to meet him, I'm going to help him with this, I'm going to do whatever it is I'm going to do, when I don't, it hurts that relationship. You may have heard of the positive to negative ratio of interpersonal relationships. It doesn't matter if it's 12 to 1, 5 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever ratio you've read about, it is always more work to rebuild a relationship than it does to tear it down. Family relationships require the same care. I find myself telling my wife, I'm going to leave work at this time, I'm going to help you with that project, I'm going to rub your feet for 30 minutes without falling asleep. In all of these examples, if I set expectations that I can't set into action, I'm destroying what others think of me and expect of me, and I'm tarnishing my reputation. The good news is this: I'm in control of me, and you are in control of you. We decide how we want those relationships to be perceived. Declare what you plan to deliver, and deliver what you declared in that plan. How can you do this? Know your limits. Be pragmatic and stop overpromising. Consider how your actions might be perceived, not only in the things that you say, but in the things that you're not saying. And be clear when that plan changes, make sure everybody that needs to know knows. I have come to the conviction that successfully communicating expectations is the key to happiness. But what if you want more? What if you want happiness plus? That's what happens when expectations are exceeded. This past Christmas, I bought a little document scanner. It was the coolest little thing. But after a couple weeks, it started being glitchy. Within 2 email interactions and 48 hours after my complaint, I had a brand new scanner. I had this awesome little leather box to hold my scanner. I had like a little basketball hoop to throw garbage through after I scanned my documents, and a bunch of other little things. My expectations were way exceeded. Let me ask you, what do others expect from you? How are you going to exceed them?